I'm in the Eastern Cape, it's cold, I'm sitting in the dark. I have my rechargeable lights on, but then one is broken, so I fell. And now it doesn't charge. I have my rechargeable lights on, and yeah, I'm relying on that. And my gas cylinder that I just bought so that I don't have to eat nothing and cold stuff. And because my microwave is not working. Yeah, I microwave. And I can wash you with cold water no more. Now we have warm water. My gas cylinder is good. It was so expensive, the whole thing. Buying the cylinder, it's only 3 kilograms. Why is it so expensive? I don't know. The cylinder plus the head, the top head, so that I can put pots on it, and filling it up cost 1,000 rand. Yeah, but then I bought it at the nearest walking distance from me. Like, I'm not gonna go far away to go carry a 3 kilogram cylinder that's filled up in the end. So I went to the nearest shop, and I didn't care if they were cheap or expensive or anything. I was like, I need that. I know what ice cold water feels like on my body. It ain't happening anymore. So yeah, from now on, we're good. I'm doing a gas cylinder. Before we continue with this video, allow me to give you the two names as promised. And this is how I picked the names first. I went to the subscriber list, and YouTube says that on their record, they have a person who subscribed on the 28th of September 2023. And this person is Gadifele Modlaga. And that is the person who is earliest record there. So if you know that you subscribed before, unfortunately I cannot see you because maybe your subscription is closed. So this is the person that you go to, because this is the person that's on record on the channel. Now, the second name, of course, I went and looked at the most engaged person, because I knew YouTube does keep a record of that. And that person is, drumroll. Okay, I'm trying to be more excited about this. D guy, yes, top commenter, that's on record by a YouTube. If you look at the bottom, you will see that it says that their subscription is open. So they have subscribed and they are a top commenter, and I thought this would be the perfect time to give to this person. And I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I am so grateful that I was like, okay, I got a comment from a person claiming to be a student, a first year student, and they asked me if they could be part of the selection. And of course, you can be part of the selection. But unfortunately, the 1,000 rand is already, like, I had already decided like how I'm gonna do it. And unfortunately, I couldn't put the names in the boxes because of I'm going through no electricity, bad weather. It's Eastern Cape. It's just everything is happening so badly. I'm also extremely busy, so when it's daylight I'm working. But I decided I'm going to try and vet you and check if you're legit, and if you're a legit student. And if you are, I will absolutely give you 500 rand. So I have, for this specific time only, have topped my celebratory money to 1,500 and not 1,000 rand, just because I thought, why not give to a first year student? So yes, I am going to give you 500 rand if you are legit. Now, this is how you can contact me on my email. You are supposed to go on my email and tell me that it's you, and then I'll give you a word that you're supposed to come and comment on the YouTube, on my YouTube, with that password, using the winning channel that you use, or the winning a name that you use on YouTube, to prove that it's you contacting me on YouTube, on the email, and then we'll go from there. But I promise you, as soon as you prove it's you and you're legit, the money is coming to you. Okay, so where do I begin? I have something to tell, actually. So a while ago, it's so cold in here. Actually, I had my gas cylinder on, and then somebody told me to put something on top of it. I'm going to search for the heater, but not yet. So I don't have it yet. And somebody said put this on and then the room will be warm. But the flames are making so much sound that I have to switch it off. I have news because I have land. This is what happened. Literally, I am now the new proud found owner of my father's land. So after years of begging my mother to sort out this whole land thing, because it had happened that some people had taken our piece of land, which is very near where I live, and I could just drive like 7 minutes to work and be fine from that land. And so I was like, I want to build on my father's land. And that's when I found out somebody had already like expropriated the land without compensation. Yeah, so my mom was like, I'm gonna sort it out. A year went by, 2 years went by, 3 years went by. Eventually I was like, this woman is never gonna sort this thing out. So I started like spiraling a little bit, thinking, well, okay, where else can I live? How can I find land? And then literally on Tuesday my mother calls me and she's like, oh, on Monday my mother calls me and she's like, I'm coming there. The sun is gonna come. I'm coming there, but they say the weather is going to be very bad on Tuesday and on Wednesday, so I'll come there on Thursday. I'm coming there. I'm gonna go and sort out this whole land thing. I'm gonna go to talk to the Isibonda and the whatever I need to talk to and get the land thing sorted. I was like, okay. I didn't think she was gonna come, but she came, and now she came, she spoke to whoever she needed to speak to, and now she was like, nope. And the land is now, everybody knows now that we are here, we want the land, and there's no going back. And so she's in the process now of talking to the Isibonda and the family members and everybody to sort that out. So she had then said to me, when she was on her way, she was like, when I go back, you can start buying stuff to go and fence the land and stuff. So, but then when she went to that land, she was like, no, don't start fencing there yet. There's something else that she needs to sort out. Apparently, when my mother got there, she realized that the neighbors had actually moved their fences into her land. So she was like, no, they have to move back. They have to move back. So she's now contacting, she just actually called me when I was coming back from school, that she had contacted the people that were originally there when the land was being cut, and they are going to go point out where it goes with the neighbors. So that is like a bunch of family members were there. The old Isibonda, the person who was Isibonda back in the 90s is still alive. Yeah. So she knows, she's like, I know my land, and that's not it. And then she said she already spoke to somebody else who also told her they did tell one of the neighbors that they shouldn't do that, because the owners of that land wanted to keep the land, and well, they didn't listen. So yeah, now I'm just waiting for my mother's confirmation. When she says, okay, now you can go and fence, I'll go and fence, because she was like, she keeps updating. I don't know why she suddenly decided this is the time to sort this all out. I don't know why. Maybe it was when she came here and she saw like how I live, and she saw that I wasn't faking my depression. Maybe I think it triggered something in her, because she was like, oh, okay. She even said like, buy a car. You're gonna need it when you live there, because it's a bit far away from work. It's a bit further away from work. It's in the rural areas, so I have to drive into town and then outside town, because I have to go through town to get to the other area that I work at. So she was like, you should get ready to buy a car, and you should get ready like to spend money on a land, because you have permission. I'm giving you the land. Another thing she said she's going to do, when she figures out how it's done, because she was like, I'm going to talk to people and ask how it's done, is how to get the land on my name, or like, so that I can go and now be able to tell the Department of Education that I own land and I'm building on it, so that I can get housing allowance, of course, legally, no lies, me properly, so that I can talk about it here. Anyway, yeah, that's the first news. The second news, of course, is I am in the process, me and my brother, we're in the process of editing our first video. Yes, that's the project I've been talking about that I said I was doing with my brother, which I did my license with. Okay, so here's what happened, and this is how we got to a video. On Before I went on a trip, I had this dream of having a series on this channel that is not about me saving money, so that it can be a channel rather than one thing, right? I want to like do other series as well. So what I wanted to do was to showcase places where you can B&Bs, hotels, where to go, tourist attractions and everything. So that being said, that's why I wanted to go on that trip, because it was supposed to be a trip research, so that the road trip, which was ruined by, of course, the Nigerian prince, quote unquote. I'm covered, I can't say, I can't do the quotes, air quotes. Yes, I wanted to do that, but that was ruined by the prince. And then I ended up going on a promptu trip instead, and I wasn't able to just do research properly, and then it bothered me. So I did like a sort of like a conference call with my siblings, and they all agreed on one sibling, and that he could do this. And he said, I think I can do this, I'll try it. And yeah, we've been working on like how he can do this since I came back from that trip. And I think like the last time I watched what he put together, I was like, this is it, we are ready to post. You're gonna have to keep in mind, gay, is that we do not have the proper equipment yet for this kind of series that we're gonna do. But you see here, we have to start somewhere. We're not making the videos for ourselves, we're making our videos for being viewed, and if we don't put them out there, then what is the point? So we are going to make the videos with the phones for now, and I'll invest in much more rigorous the gadgets afterwards. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so so far it's more going to be like B&Bs, hotels, tourist attractions and all this stuff, sort of like your home away from home.